And so of all the price guides that you've done, which one did you find most interesting?
Did you buy this?
Boy, that's tough. All of the annual price guides were probably the most interesting and stimulating because you're gathering material from a lot of different areas, and you can always find a surprise, and you're always learning something.
Well, so in an annual price guide, do they actually go through each item and update the price of that specific item?
What we do, and we always made a point of this, other than a few categories where, like the Crush and Glass or Carnival Glass, where there were specific patterns, each year we tried to get different patterns in. As far as things like furniture, most other glassware, all the other collectors, we always got fresh material every year. From specialist collectors, auction houses, all the different sources that we could compile.
And did you find that on a year-to-year basis, which isn't that long, that a piece of silver or a piece of glass might go up and down by more than 5 or 10%?
Not on an annual.
So what was the thing in the time that you were doing this that had the biggest jump either up or down? Does any particular item or categories items seem to...
Well, what I can tell you, probably the most dramatic would have been the limited edition collectibles market that started in the late 60s, early 70s.
And what happened to them? Way up or way down? Or?
Way up. I mean, they were selling them for huge prices. They had big conventions, for like the collector plates and all that stuff. Through the 80s, by the 90s, there was very little interest in it. Today, if somebody can sell a piece for what they paid for it in the 1970s, they're lucky.
But I'm sure that an Elvis plate will always hold its value.
Well, if it's an Elvis
I got
collection,
600 of them that I'm planning to use for my retirement.
Yes, right. Well, at $1 a piece, it's $600.
Okay, well that might be pretty good.
But yeah, that's probably as far as a dramatic change of market. But even in the...
So why was that? So that is what happened. Why did it happen? Why was there this bubble for collectible plates and stuff like that, and then it popped?
It was like everything else. It was marketed very intensely. It was hyped as being great investment, collectible. Silver ingots were another thing, and they did silver plates. And today the silver ingots are worth the scrap value of silver. They were sterling silver, but that's what they're worth today. But it was really sharp marketing. And it was a time when the economy was pretty strong. People thought, oh yeah, this would be a great investment. I like this artist. I like Rockwell. I like,
So do you have any idea of what might become the next collecting bubble? Are you seeing any signs of anything?
I haven't seen any signs. Today the market is, when you're trying to bring in younger people, what you're finding is that younger people are mainly focusing in on things that they grew up with. That's how a lot of collectors got started. But what you find today is that the base collectors from the 1950s, 60s on are now retired or nearing retirement. They're disposing of collections. There's not as strong a secondary market.
I see.
Because the people that are 30 or 40, they think the 1970s are ancient history, so they might buy things from TV shows or comic characters, things that they remember.